What's up? What's up? It's me again. I know what we're talking about today. When God removes people, it's rarely to punish you. Hear me out. One of the hardest things to accept in life is when people leave or when God removes them. Because our first thought is always, what did I do? What happened? Why is this happening to me? Why does this hurt so much if it's supposed to be from God? But here's something we don't hear enough. When God removes people from your life, it's rarely to punish you. Most of the time, it's to protect you. Most of the time, it's to protect you. Get it tattooed. No, don't get. But it's most often to protect you. We assume that loss means failure, but spiritually speaking, loss often means redirection. God sees what you can't. Trust me. Trust Him. God sees what you can't. He sees conversations that will slowly pull you away from your purpose. He sees attachments that feel familiar but are quietly limiting you. Bro, this one is so important. He sees relationships that no longer fit who you're becoming. And because He loves you, He intervenes. Sometimes gently, sometimes painfully. We want God to bless us without changing our environment. Honey, this is not how this works. Because growth requires alignment, and not everyone is meant to live every season with you. Play that again. Not everyone is meant to walk every season with you. And that doesn't mean that they're bad people. I'm sorry. It doesn't mean that the connection wasn't real. It just means that the assignment expired. We're not there anymore. It was fun while it lasted. You're not there anymore, honey. You need to run. And instead of forcing something to stay, God allows it to fall apart. Not to hurt you, but to free you. The pain usually comes from this. We mourn what we thought it would become, what we hoped it would become, not what it actually was. Because I promise you, when you take a huge step back and you look back at it, you're gonna be like, was I for real? You was, honey. You was. Get out! We grieve potential. We grieve comfort. We grieve familiarity. But God is not attached to your comfort. He's committed to your transformation. Committed. And there are people that God removes because if they stayed, it would shrink you. If they stayed, you would keep shrinking. You would keep compromising. You would keep ignoring conviction just to keep peace. And God would never, ever allow someone to stay in your life at the cost of your obedience. Clock it! Sometimes the removal feels sudden. You're like, other times it feels like a slow drift. Texts stop, conversations feel forced, the access changes. And instead of fighting it, God invites you to trust Him because He knows that what's in front of you requires a lighter load. God often works through separation. Before elevation, there is pruning. Before expansion, there is surrender. And yes, being removed from people hurt. It does real bad. But staying where God is no longer present hurts more in the long run. So if you're in a season of loss right now, don't rush to label it as punishment. Ask instead, what is God protecting me from? What version of me is He preserving? What is He making room for? Greater things. Because God doesn't remove without intention. The thing you thought broke you actually saved you. Not everyone who leaves is a loss. It might feel like it, but just let the time and God do the work. I promise you. You're fine. Some loss are answers to prayers you forgot you prayed. Trust the God who sees the whole picture. Trust Him with every single part of your being, even when you only see it as a goodbye. I promise you, love, it will get better. Kisses! Bye!